strings attached, I press with no stress. Run into the bag, can't lose breath. Gotta save and stack, no I can't lose bread. Got a pattern up, tryna get a new front step. Money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting mad, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm tryna get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank me racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my don't know sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank me racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my don't know sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
What do you think the reward should be if you hit level 40 in all of the seasons in NBA 2k22?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so I have to think. I am personally happy with the jet.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. 2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. And tonight, it'll payday.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. John Morant, he's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Look at Portland. They thought they'd be up 3-1 at this time. Instead, they find themselves in a win-or-go-home scenario. This is unexpected, huh?
And Kevin, this is why they play the games. On paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe they got a little complacent. Maybe this raucous home crowd can snap them out of this trance that they seem to be in.
Well, they need something, that's for sure.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And they don't want to get in a habit. To leave open.
Pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Tillman. No good there. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Jackson kicks to McCollum. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
What a run. And now all of a sudden they're right back in.
Here's Bain. There's the pass to Anderson. Clark outside. Here's Tillman. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Portland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Johnny Snell's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Memphis also making a switch. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. And it's Clark in the corner to the inside. Tillman, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jackson passes to Simons. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Jones against Nance. Jones, the pass to Tillman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls for him. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
Line for the Grizzlies, Xavier Tillman. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anderson outside. Down low and stolen by Self. Jackson against Anderson. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And to Lillard from outside the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Bain. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
3-pointer. Snell drains the 3-pointer. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Jones with Lillard picks him up. Here's Tillman. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Anderson outside. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 6 from Portland. Young two-way big man in the...
Probably be more of a backline help.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Jones. Little with the rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And there's Lillard on the assist by Jackson. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Jones. Here's Bane. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
At the line for the Grizzlies. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Off the inbound pass, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 8.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And here's Anderson. Pass to Morant. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Adams. Jackson trying to break free. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Anderson dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Lets it fly from 18. And Portland again with the bucket.
I love seeing Norman Powell take the mid-range shot, making use of this area.
Morant with it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's a 2 from Simons. And the shot is long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Anderson. And the call on the and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Adams. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Back to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Zeller against Jackson, and there's Zeller. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Morant passes to Adams. And Anderson kicks to Adams. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Jackson's got 11.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's a player's lead, but certainly coaching has.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers, it's been a tough series for them so far, trailing 3 games.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Really an incredible for the Trailblazers. Jackson, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Little in for Norman Powell. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman comes in for Steven Adams. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guard. Jackson is out there with Nance. And it's Little in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Jones, off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard from outside. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
The pass to Tillman. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Little. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Here's Tillman. Over Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on this. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant at the line for one.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Adams against Jackson. Powell for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Anderson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got 5 now.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Zeller.
Peace be under you, mind frame, you don't speak, sup with you, time change, front door, always open, come on in, certain rooms, it's off limits if you trouble in, I can spot it like computers, you ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up, I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future, I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up, put me in, Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew, shade in front of y'all. A power move. If you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges. I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you aren't. We aiming at each other, overcome it.
For the Trailblazers, Jackson, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Simon has subbed in for McCollum. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Kyle Anderson is out there with Ja Morant, and it's Clark in it for three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Lillard outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Simons. Lets the three fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Morant against Lillard. Morant into the lane. Good on the shot. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter, but Morant has been deadly accurate.
Lillard passes to Jackson. There's Simons with a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Morant against Lillard. Morant, the pass to Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Melton comes in for Jackson. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Simons.
There have been more than a few NBA players out of New Zealand, but Adams will always be able to brag that he was the first Kiwi ever picked in the first round.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Nance, he's checked in for Portland. Snell comes in for Powell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from coach.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Morant. Pass to Melton. Outside for Brooks. Melton with the ball. Left side Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam! Way up. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Lillard. For 3, McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Underrated going into college, underrated coming into the league, and Morant plays like he's still trying to prove the doubt.
Here's Lillard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Drops in the 3. McCollum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McCollum, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Adams, the pass to Melton. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams.
Portland's foul. And that's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Adams up top. Shoots over Jackson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss being open.
Launches it. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's an experienced player in clutch situations. I mean, McCollum loves being the guy that takes these important shots.
Timeout call. Memphis. They lead by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. So for the Blazers, Covington comes in for Nance, and Simon is subbed in for Snell. Here's Morant. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
What you appreciate about Morant is the heart he plays. It's clear he wants to be a great player for a long time. Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Now here's Lillard. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're leading by 4. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets it first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out already.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And knocks down the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
And they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. And with that win, they'll be moving on.
I gave you all the extra.